Well, this week marks 5 years since Britain formally left the European Union. Can it really have been 5 years?
Freedom Day, Camilla.
Freedom.
Wonderful.
Do you know what?
I bet you were out there with your balloons.
I was there with red, white and blue bells on, I can tell you. Well, a lot has happened since June 2016. Shall we listen to a little montage, sort of encapsulating in 2 minutes everything that's happened since that momentous vote?
It looks as though the gap's going to be something like 52 to 48, so a 4-point lead for leaving the EU. And that's the result of this referendum, which has been preceded by weeks and months of argument and dispute and all the rest of it. The British people have spoken, and the answer is, we're out.
The dawn is breaking on an independent United Kingdom. If the predictions now are right, this will be a victory for real people, a victory for ordinary people, a victory for decent people. Let June the 23rd go down in our history as our Independence Day.
Mr. Speaker, I fear we are reaching the limits of this process in this House. This House has rejected no deal. It has rejected no Brexit. On Wednesday, it rejected all the variations of the deal on the table. And today, it has rejected approving the withdrawal agreement alone and continuing a process on the future. This government will continue to press the case for the orderly Brexit that the result of the referendum demands.
I am forming a new government, and on Monday, MPs will arrive at Westminster to form a new parliament. And yes, they will have an overwhelming mandate from this election to get Brexit done, and we will honour that mandate by January the 31st. Tonight, we are leaving the European Union. For many people, this is an astonishing moment of hope, a moment they thought would never come. And there are many, of course, who feel a sense of anxiety and loss. And then there's a third group, perhaps the biggest, who had started to worry that the whole political wrangle would never come to an end. I understand all those feelings, and our job as the government, my job, is to bring this country together now and take us forward. The most important thing to say to them is that this is not an end, but a beginning.
Well, with thanks there to the BBC, ITV and Sky News. Before we bring Lord Frost into the conversation, who's sitting listening to that montage, like all of us, sort of slightly umming and ahhing, David, you negotiated